from 15 to 25, I was using drugs every day.
Yeah.
Not proud to say that, but definitely proud that I overcame it. And every day, bro, like it was terrible 10 years of my life. And I tell people that story and then they're like, yeah, but that's what made you. No, wrong. There's no upside in that story. There's no hero's journey or, oh, that built character. No, it didn't. Like it was a complete waste of 10 years. Started with weed, ended up with everything, whatever drug you had, I would use. And for anybody listening, there's zero value. Nobody beats drugs. There's no drug you beat. No addict starts as an addict. Everybody starts recreational. Nobody starts with the intention of, I'm going to become a drug addict. Elvis Presley didn't. Michael Jackson didn't. And nobody beats it, by the way. There's never been a victor.
No.
Over drugs. So, it was because I was 15 years old, didn't have mentorship, didn't have guidance, didn't have the right track, had tremendous potential, a lot of energy. But I was bored, hated school. School was very easy for me. So it's like, they give me homework, boom, I can do that. And then it went from school was easy for me to, I don't want to do school. So my grades, I just didn't pay attention. Just got the minimum grade to get out. And then my community kind of forced me into college, telling me that was the way to go. So I did that.
Yeah, same with me.
And that was more drugs and more alcohol and more of just.
So were you partying or just zoning out?
Yeah, it wasn't really a party. It was like, I don't look back on that time and say, oh, we were partying, right? Dude, we were killing ourselves. Like I overdosed 3 times.
Oh.
But saved. My mom walked in twice and got me out of a overdose. Another person saved me from one. 3 of my buddies got killed. I mean, this was a terrible situation. This was no longer recreational. Had 70 stitches put in my head and face from being pistol whipped. And because I was around the wrong people.
Yeah.
And for anybody out there struggling with the deal and you're like, yeah, I got to hit bottom, understand that there are many, many bottoms. This idea that you got to hit bottom to recover is not true. There's a bottom. There's another bottom. There's another one. There's another one. Trust me, you'll just keep finding bottom. So you don't need to wait till you hit the bottom. Just admit you got a problem. Go get help. Get away from the drug. You got to move yourself out of the. If you probably don't eat much sugar, I can tell the way you all leaned up.
Well, I've had my phases, especially in my 20s. Like I've done my fair share of partying and eating crap.
Yeah.
But the thing that always kept me on the straight and narrow was just always going to the gym.
Yeah.
Like that was the non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Like even if I would wake up and I'd been out all night drinking, partying, I would still go to the gym.
Yeah.
It was like the punishment.
Yeah.
So that always that prevented me from going down a darker path. Yeah. But how did you snap out of it? I think that's
because my family members slowly started like, enough.
Yeah.
They started stepping away. The people I love the most and that love me the most started saying, I'm done. And then finally my mom was like, don't come back here. And she was willing to sever. And I was in treatment 2 weeks later. She was the one.
Yeah.
I hated myself, dude. Absolutely. I was broke. My credit was bad. I couldn't make a $275 house, a rental payment. Hated myself.
It's interesting because I would have thought that from a very young age, you would have been like on that mission of like becoming someone and wanting to make money.
Dude, I was when I was 8.
8 years old.
8 years old, man. I was like, I'm going to get rich. Because I was looking around, everybody that had control of the environment had money.